Hi, welcome back to the Everyday Helpers series. Today's practice is for digestion and elimination. So, the first few techniques can be done immediately after a heavy meal or a large meal. Perhaps you're feeling uncomfortably full. You can do the first few um, tips here right away. I will let you know when you should probably stop and wait an hour or two to proceed with the rest of the practice. Otherwise, this practice can be done daily, if not a couple of times a day, just to keep things moving smoothly. Okay, so to begin, come down onto the floor into rock pose. You may know it as thunderbolt pose, Vajrasana. And what that means is you are sitting on your heels. So you're on your knees, your buttocks is resting on your heels. Certainly you can place some padding under your knees. And oftentimes, if this is a little bit uncomfortable, you might find that it helps you to slip a pillow or a folded blanket between your heels and your buttocks. Once you are seated in rock pose, just rest your hands on your thighs, palms down. Let your eyes close, keep it easy, and begin to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Particularly if you have just finished eating, your breath may feel a little bit short or labored. It's okay, just go slowly. And if you need to, for the first few breaths, you can breathe out through your mouth, through softly rounded lips. Breathing in, breathing out. And once you feel that you have a solid connection with your breath and you're breathing with complete inhalation and exhalation, let's begin belly breathing. So you inhale through the nose as you've been doing. As you near the top of your inhalation, let the belly expand, consciously expand the belly. And then as you begin to exhale, gently retract the belly inward. Keep breathing out through your nose. And then again, breathing in through the nose. Toward the apex of that inhalation, begin to let the belly expand. And then as you exhale, softly beginning to retract the belly inward. And continue in this manner for a few more slow, steady rounds of belly breathing. This begins to encourage blood circulation in the stomach, in the abdominal region. That just is a little signal to the digestive system that you would really appreciate if it would begin to work sooner rather than later. Okay, and when you've finished up with that, let's begin a little gentle massage of that digestive tract. So with one hand, palm rests against the center of the upper belly, upper stomach, just beneath the ribs. And then you're going to stroke downward with that palm of either hand toward the belly button, and then over to the right toward the right hip bone, and then straight up, coming just underneath the right ribs, then all the way over to the left side, just under the left ribs, and then straight down toward the left hip bone. And then you do it again. You start at the center, just beneath the ribs, stroking straight downward toward the navel, over to the right, straight up just beneath the right ribs, all the way over to the left, and straight down toward that left pelvic bone. And then you do it again. You can switch hands each time. That sometimes helps you maintain a more consistent flow, or stick with one hand, whatever feels right to you. Basically, what you're doing is encouraging the natural flow from the belly into the intestines, up and over, and then eventually out. So keep going with this pattern, with this trajectory. Do it, let's say, 5 to 8 times, and then you can rest for a moment. And now begin with light fists to gently pummel all around your hips, the top of your buttocks, over to the side, even into the groin area. Very gentle fists, softly pummeling, fairly rapid clip with that thumping movement. Only need to do this for about 30 seconds, but again, the vibration that creates in your lower digestive tract is very helpful, again, to keep things moving. Okay, still seated in rock pose. Let's do a little bit of hand reflexology. So using the index fingertip and the thumb tip of the right hand, begin to pinch the webbing between the left thumb and the left index finger. It's that fleshy mound and the webbing right there. It may even be a little bit tender. That's not a bad sign. That means that you're going to work that tenderness out, which is your signal that you have kind of cleared the left side of the intestinal tract. Only need to do this for about 15 to 20 seconds. And then, using the thumb, you're going to stroke from the top of the left index finger down to its base. So all the way down from tip to base, firmly stroking. It's really a massage from the tip of the finger. You can go all around the finger, so the sides, the inner, the top of the finger, all the way to the base, and then keep doing this, but only from the bottom knuckle to the base. So leave the top half of the left finger out, and you're massaging the lower half with the thumb of the right hand. Okay, you could shake that out, and then let's do it on the other side. So now the left thumb and left index fingertips are going to be squeezing, gently kneading that fleshy webbing between the thumb and index on the right. So again, move around. If you find a little bit of a tender spot, don't shy away. Maybe make your massage a little bit more gentle, but stick with it till you clear it out. And then, using the left thumb, stroke from tip to bottom, tip to base, that right index finger. You only need to do this for about 15 seconds, and then just do the bottom half of the right index finger. Again, firm massage, firm stroke downward. Okay, shake it out, shake it all about. And now go back to the left side, raise the left arm, and with a cupped palm of the right hand, softly cupped palm, begin tapping or slapping all around the left elbow joint. So again, the left arm is raised comfortably, and you're slapping, tapping all around that left elbow joint with the cupped right palm. And then keep slapping, tapping with the cupping all the way down the tricep from elbow toward the armpit, and then cup inside the armpit, really right on it. You may even create some suctioning sounds. to the delight of any children around you. Okay, and then go back to the elbow, slap and cup all around the elbow joint again, and then work your way along the bicep from elbow all the way to the shoulder. Cup around the top and front and side of the shoulder, and then finish up that left side with another cupping, slapping of the left armpit. Okay, you can release that and now move over to the right. So raise your right arm and then begin cupping all around the right elbow. The elbow is associated with the stomach. So this is a good place to start. And then you're cupping along the tricep from the elbow to the armpit, and then cupping that armpit, slapping all in there a few times. Then return to the elbow, cup all around the elbow once again, and then work your way along the bicep from elbow all the way up to the front of the shoulder, and then soft, rapid cupping all along the top, the side, the front of the shoulder on the right side. And then you finish up by cupping that right armpit a few times and then release. Okay, so again, if you've just finished a big meal, you would stop here, and then after an hour or two or later in your day, you can come back and finish up. Otherwise, let's continue. Immediately come down onto your belly, so help yourself out of rock pose, and you're on your belly. Bend both legs. You can rest your head on either cheek, or you can rest your forehead on the floor or on the backs of your hands, whatever's comfortable for you. But you're on your belly and knees are bent, and begin to wag your lower legs from side to side. This will just begin to promote a gentle massage against the floor in that low belly area, kind of moving things around. So it's basically the windshield wiper movement, but you're on your belly, moving your lower legs back and forth. And then you can bring that to a close and lower the lower legs back onto the floor so both legs are stretched out onto the floor. Come up onto your forearms into Sphinx pose. And just rest here for a moment. Breathing in Sphinx pose, i.e. breathing on your belly, again, creates kind of a kneading movement simply by dint of your breath moving in and out. Your belly kind of presses against the floor as you breathe in, retracts away from the floor as you breathe out. Deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out. Wonderful. Okay, now press yourself back into baby pose and repeat the thumping of your rear end. Now you're in a more restful position. You've actually got some pressure still on the belly, on the lower digestive tract, and you're thumping all around with those light fists. And again, you can go to the side, upper buttocks, lower buttocks, in toward the sacrum, all over the place, just thump, 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 as you are in baby pose. Okay, and you can release that. And now, from baby pose, help yourself onto your back. And once you have shifted onto your back, extend both legs straight into the air and begin alternating butt kicks. So one heel comes down and then the other, back and forth, kicking your own butt here, alternating butt kicks. Using the heel, focus on using the heel, or I should say rather the back of the heel. And again, this is a fairly rapid clip. It's another way to create that vibration in your lower digestive tract. The body likes that to a certain degree, so go back and forth, alternating those butt kicks fairly quickly. If you can, try to find your exhalation with each butt kick. So it will almost result in a breath of fire, which again is very stimulating to the digestive tract. Okay, and you can bring that to a close. And let's take a gentle reclining twist here. So as you are lying on your back, both legs are long. Inhale, draw the left knee in towards you. Exhale, use your right hand to guide it across to the right. Take a breath in and out in the twist. And then inhale, let the left knee come back up and center. Exhale, release the left leg long. Other side. Inhale, right knee comes in. Exhale, over to the left. Deep breath in and out through the nose in the twist. Then inhale, right leg or right knee comes back up center. Exhale, extend the right leg long. Wonderful. Draw both knees in towards you and rock back and forth on your back to help yourself roll up to sit again. Come into your preferred seated position. Legs can be straight out in front of you, gentle cross-legged pose, even a slightly V shape with your legs, a light straddle, whatever you like. And we'll finish up with Sufi grinds. So, Sufi grinds sometimes are demonstrated as what I think of as more of a torso circle, meaning your torso stays almost as a block and rolls around the waist, makes a circle, front, side, back, side. For the digestive situation that we're working with, let's keep it to rib cage circles. So you sort of push your rib cage forward and then to the right, and then draw it into your back space. Your back will round, and then over to the left, and then forward. So you'll find that as you circle the rib cage to the right, you are also getting some spinal flexion and extension, meaning rounding and arching, as well as subtle lateral movement of the spine. So when you work the spine in this way, it can't help but stimulate your organs, including your digestive tract. So Sufi grind ribcage circles to the right, only for about 30 seconds or so, and then reverse your circle, circling to the left. Inhaling as you circle through the front space, exhaling as you move through the back space. Breathing in and out through the nose. You can move as slowly or as quickly as you want to, but be sure to keep the breath in tandem with the movement. And then bring that to a close. And then let yourself fall forward. It may be that you're in a forward bend. It may be that you had been seated in rock pose and you're now in baby pose. Simply let the torso fall forward. This will help to relax the belly. So after all this invigoration of the belly, of the digestive tract, you want it to relax a little bit. And then bring yourself back upright again. Let the eyes close. And just begin breathing in and out through the nose, steadily, naturally. Let your closed eyes turn downward, as if seeking the tip of your nose. If this creates an ache in your eyes, release the downward closed eye gaze for a moment and then return to it. Palms are resting on your thighs, palms down. All intention is downward toward those lower chakras. Again, encouraging the flow of your digestive energy down and out. Thank you for practicing with me. Until next time, bye.